this is what it looks like when the kids are over and we're busy on a Sunday morning. See, we've got the table and chairs and they've got all their scribbling stuff out. All of their tools have come over as well, and they're busy over there with their dad making something, I'm not sure what. So while they're busy and quiet, I'll do the little tour. So our sunflowers are very, very tall now, reaching up to the sky. I think they're about 3.5 meters. The wild flower bed, I've given it all a hack back. I'm going to give the lavender a further hack back, because I was watching a video yesterday by the middle-sized garden, which showed that you should take it back all the way back to the tips where the first green tips are growing here. So I want to do that as well. I hacked back the mint as per suggestion on Twitter the other week, and that's growing back nicely. I'm a bit fearful for the life of my little tiny frog. I haven't seen him for a little while. I'm worried that he might have got strimmed or something awful like that. Anyway, focus on the highlights because I want to make it a quite quick tour today. So there's beetroot, that's doing quite nicely. We've got another new lot in there. I need to pick the massive one. So Joanna, look, this is where in the jungle of beetroot. Look at that beast. It's huge. Look how big it is compared to my hand. So that's like almost like a small football. I don't know if that's any good for pickling anymore. I think it might be too late. What do you reckon? Over here's my sweet potatoes. They're sprawling everywhere, which I think is obviously a good thing. Lots of energy there. They're sweet potato, how do you say that, murasaki, and I think those might be white ones with the pink skins. So yeah, what do you think of those? Do they look good? Sophie's plot is completely covered with loads of tiny little well, not sure what, I thought weeds, but it may be that they're the foxglove that she's left on here has scattered itself everywhere, so she may end up with a million foxgloves. The cornflower's looking quite beautiful here, loving that. Oh, what happens on a Sunday morning, we have the Salvation Army Church next to us, so now the amazing great big band has started playing, so you might hear that. My son's plot is looking overgrown, everything's overgrown. He's got some rather lovely pansies on there, which is nice, he's proud of those, and he's been picking rocket for us for our salads. Not sure if there's anything much interest or anything new going on this side of the allotment. I need to tidy up a bit. I'm going to go and sort out those raspberries later and tie back the summer ones because they're all just looping all over the place. Yeah, so that's not much new happening up that end. Down here, the squash, butternut squash, are maturing nicely. So here, these are the ones I took a photo of the other day. So they're putting a bit of colour on. I think they're supposed to be quite orange before I pick them. And still getting a ridiculous amount of courgettes coming through. The bean tunnel has seen better days in terms of beauty, but still producing lots and lots of beans. I need to pick them faster than I am. So still the purple beans, they're Blauer Hilda. Lots of those still. Here you go, look. I've been eating bean salads most days, which is lovely. Still lots of beans in there. See those? Beautiful sunny day. Runner beans, there's loads of runner beans as well. Can't eat those quick enough really. I made a runner bean and courgette chutney the other day, which was yummy. What else? That's the asparagus pea. Not been eating as much of that as we should have been. Then the only other thing that's really happened was that my potatoes, I came in this morning and they're all riddled with blight. So I've taken a load of them out of the ground. There's a bit left in the ground just there. But yeah, that happened very suddenly. Salad's looking lovely. I've prepared an area there to put some new spinach that I've got as seedlings at home. So that's going to go in. I think that's probably about it really in terms of news. But yeah, it's just like everyone keeps saying, it's a bit of a jungle over here at the moment. Just so much to harvest all the time and not enough time to weed or cut things back. Everything's just overtaken all the paths. Dahlia's looking lovely. Oh, my sweet peas that are on the sweet pea wall there have had like a second wind and they're looking very pretty. Don't know what happened there. I cut them all right back. Oh, and they smell gorgeous. Yeah, so they're looking quite pretty. Look at all the lovely flowers. Anyway, I think that's it for news. So keep it short and have a lovely Sunday, everybody.